Well, look who's joining us now. The Ivy League Coach of the Year, James Jones. You got a lot going on these days, don't you? You got a big game coming up here. Let's start by talking about Harvard, the past and the future. The recent past, you guys go down to Cambridge or up to Cambridge and knock them off to put yourselves in great position.
Yeah. Well, it was a great game for us. You know, we played them the first time here in New Haven and really didn't do a good a job offensively as we knew we were capable of. And we moved the basketball better, had a better offensive possessions, and our defense was great. We held them to 52 points 2 games in a row now. So we're looking to have the same kind of defensive impact and do the same thing offensively in the next game.
Okay, now I'm gonna go from that game against Harvard to the next night. Here you guys are in a terrific position. You beat Dartmouth, and you're in.
Yeah.
You break a 50-plus year drought of going to the NCAA tournament, and you're in. We go to the very end of the game. Dartmouth gets the shot to win it. Talk about the emotions now, because you still have a share of the Ivy League championship, but you had a chance to win it all alone.
Well, thanks for reminding me of that.
I'm sorry.
That bitter weekend. Well, it was the most crazy events that you'll ever see in a basketball game occurred for us to lose it. But it's one of those things you have to bounce back from. If you coach long enough, things like that are going to happen, and I've certainly coached a long time. So we're ready for it. We're prepared. Our guys are in good spirits. We know that we're capable of beating Harvard, so we need to go out there and play our best, and we need to play our best to do it. So it's one of those things that you have to make sure that you dust yourself off, wipe yourself up, and get yourself ready to go, and I think our guys have done that the last couple of days. 22
wins. It's the most that a Yale team has had since the late 40s, I think since the 48-49 season. Terrific year. And yet so much is on the line coming up here against us in this Harvard game for the playoff.
Well, you wouldn't have it any other way, right?
No, we need that drama.
This is the way it's supposed to work out. I told my guys, for whatever reason, this is we're destined for this game. And, it's going to be seen all over the world. And, certainly we have a lot of people backing us, and a lot of people want us to win, and a lot of energy there. And hopefully we can carry that to a victory.
So let's talk now about you winning the Coach of the Year. How much does that mean to you in the midst of everything that's going on? I mean, at some point you're going to have to sit back and say, wow, that's a great honor. There's some terrific coaches in the Ivy League. Yeah. Justin Sears winning Player of the Year. Yeah. Has that sunk in for you guys yet, or is that something you put on the back burner now?
Well, it hasn't sunk in, obviously. I just found out earlier today, and I'm extremely proud of it because, number one, it's the first time we've actually voted as a coaching staff in the Ivy League. We've never done this before, so for the first time, to get the award was great. To have it given to me by my peers is wonderful. And then on the third note, knowing that we have a lot of great coaches in our league and being singled out is great, and I feel good about it. But, that means nothing if, you don't go out and finish the job and do what you think you're capable of doing. So we hope to be able, again, go out, play our best basketball game of the year and win one.
We'll talk more about that, but let's talk about what you've established there. I mean, you've 16 years now at Yale. You've established a winning program there. For 3 straight years now, you guys have been in the top 3 of the league. So now you have established yourself. You're going to be one of the teams to beat in the Ivy League.
Well, no, for 15 straight years, we've been in the top 4.
Okay.
So the only time that we haven't finished in the top 4 since I've been a head coach is my first year. We were 5-9, and we finished in 5th place. Every other year we've been in the top half. So
okay, so you moved it up now. The top last 3 years.
You're right. So, and my goal was after we got into the top 4 was now to be top 1 or 2 each and every year. Now, you can't, and I'm not arrogant enough to think we can win it every year, right? But, at least have a chance every year to go to that last weekend with a legitimate shot at winning the championship. So we feel really good about that. I'm not discounting this year, but we have a lot of guys coming back next year. We get Brandon Sherrod back from his days of whiff and poofing. And, so we feel good. We got a good recruiting class coming in. So we feel great about the future of the basketball program.
All right. Quickly now, some thoughts about tomorrow's game against Harvard. You split with them. Now they won in New Haven. You guys won in Cambridge. Now you get the neutral court. What is it going to take? This is a really good Harvard team.
Well, it's going to take a yeoman's effort. I think the 2 keys for us are, number 1, rebounding. The team that's won the rebounding war in the first 2 games have won the games. They beat us rebounding in our gym, and we beat them in their gym. So that dictated the score. And also transition defense. We've been really good half-court defense. So if we can keep them in the half-court, not let them get out and transition and get lob dunks and layups, we'll be pretty good. So those are the 2 keys. Hopefully we can contain what they do and make sure offensively we're executing and getting good shots.
All right, we will see you down there. I'm looking forward to going down there and watching a terrific game.
Well, you going to join us?
I'll be there.
Well, that's good stuff.
I wouldn't miss that.
Bring us some luck.
I wouldn't miss that.
Bring us some luck.
I hope too. Coach, thanks for coming in, and best of luck. perhaps heading to the NCAA tournament for the first time in over 50 years at Yale.
Perhaps.
All right. Thanks for joining us.